morning, everyone. Happy Friday and welcome back to another good vlog that I'm doing here today. I know my room is a mess, but today is Friday and here on this channel I try to keep it real, and literally that's how my room looks at the end of the week. But today I am working from home. Yesterday I filmed a little bit of me working at my clinic, and for those of you that don't know, I'm a nutritionist for this program called WIC, and I'm working from home Tuesdays and Fridays this month, and then on site the rest of the days. So I'm going to be filming what I do today, just like another vlog of what I do during work and what I do after work. Hopefully this video isn't too long. But so right now I'm about to start taking clients, and I'm going to set up my headset, and also I write myself little to-do list so that I don't forget every day important things that I have to do for the day at work. So I'm going to look at that, and I'm going to set up my headset like I said. I also use a lot of Post-its during work to write stuff, so I'm going to take that out. And I already set up my desk for the day. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like right now. And right off the bat, I'm having connectivity issues, but I wanted to show you guys my desk for the day. I have Post-its here that I use like every day, like a pen. This is nothing. Calculators that I use to like calculate formula amounts in a day and things. This is just my holder for my headset. But yeah, that's pretty much my setup for the day. I'm gonna be sitting here for the next 8 hours. I'm sorry that the scenery is the same, but I'm working from home. Nothing really has changed. It's almost 12 p.m. right now. Usually I finish early on Fridays because we stop seeing clients at 11. But today we were a little busier, so some clients I have to see before I'm done for the day. And right now I just decided to get like a little snack. I'm having some Phage yogurt. I kind of don't really get that hungry in the morning, so I just kind of wait until my body tells me that I'm hungry. So yeah, I was getting hungry, and I'm going to try to finish up with the clients for the day, and then I'm gonna try to get dressed and get ready for my workout. When I finish work today, I am going to try to go to the supermarket and buy some groceries because I just spend way too much money on food. And yeah, I wanted to tell you about this client that I've seen, or things that I've been experiencing as I've been working for WIC. Is that a lot of the babies are not tolerating the formulas, and then the baby has gone through like 2 to 3 formulas before the mom tries the right one. So then I'm the one that they bring the prescription to, and I have to make sure that there's the proper medical condition for a specific formula. So like for example, yesterday or a few days ago, I had a client that she had given her baby 2 formulas, and then finally she finds the right one, but the baby had diarrhea for 2 weeks on the other 2 formulas. She had given like a cow's milk formula and a soy milk formula, and the baby got so sick that they ended up getting a kidney infection because there was so much diarrhea that the poop was going into the urinary tract. And then finally she finds the right formula, and then she comes to us. But I'm not able, I could give the formula, but it has to be in compliance with the rules and regulations of the program. So then I always have to send the parent back, and I'm like, the formula has to say this, this, and that for it to get approved and for me to give you the formula. So and then today also I've had another issue with a mom that she was giving like 2 formulas in the past, and then finally she finds the right one after the baby has suffered and vomited and like had all these things had all these symptoms with the formula. So it's just very sad to like see all these babies suffering because of a formula that they're not tolerating, because the mom is not able to breastfeed for whatever reason. But definitely I was reading an article yesterday that I'm kind of studying up on the different kind of formulas and things that are available. But there's different kind of formulas for specific symptoms, specific reasons. And then you have to see in at least 3 to 4 days if the baby is tolerating it. So that's kind of what I'm learning. Like, working for this program is opening up my eyes to a whole nother world. I don't have kids or anything. Heck, I don't even have any kind of partner yet or anything. But I do recommend that if you're going to start giving formula to your baby, that you do thorough research on it. Because that's what I'm learning, is that there's different ingredients in each formula that cause different symptoms. And whether it be the protein content or the milk content. And another situation that I have seen is that the client has a milk protein allergy, and then they have a reaction because they can't handle the cow's milk protein in the formula, and then they need a special formula that doesn't have the protein. So that's kind of what I've been learning with this program. And I just hope that if anyone out there is giving formula for the first time, that you would do research and monitor the baby closely to see like what kind of symptoms they're having, because that's pretty much what I do every day, is speak to the moms, and like I asked them what formulas they were giving and if they're tolerating it well. And most of the time they have gone through like at least 2 formulas before they find the right one. So that's kind of my day, and I'm gonna check back with you guys in a few hours to give you any updates. But pretty much this is my day, me sitting here for the next few hours. But I'm almost done with my clients for the day. I like the fact that I have a certain amount of clients to see for the day. And then if we finish the clients, we're like done for the day. We're like hanging out for the rest of the shift, which I get out at 4:30. And it's right now 12 o'clock. So if I finish early, I only have, I think, 3 clients to call. And so I should be finished within another hour. And so I'm pretty much going to be hanging at home. I try to just stay close to the computer if my supervisor tries to get in touch with me. But I'm pretty much going to be here at home, and I'm going to just clean my room, and I'm going to get ready for my workout, which for those of you that don't know, I've been trying to work out and gain my strength back, which I showed in a clip from yesterday. It's been really hard for me, honestly, because I haven't worked out in a long time. And when I had the COVID, I feel like it took a lot of my strength too. But also I didn't really work out as much before that. But now being sick for that 2 weeks and just being in the house, I just feel more inspired to work out more. I'm on break right now. I'm just sitting on the floor. I had like a chicken wrap. That was the bomb's digs. And I have one more client to see today. It is a breastfeeding mom that is often also giving formula, so I'm going to talk to her about the kind of formula she needs and how much she needs of it, and then put it on her food package. And the baby seems to have like some acid problem going on, so I'm going to talk to her about that to see which formula she's going to be needing. And I'm going to show you the soap notes that they did for her to kind of like see a little bit of what's going on, and then tell you about it in the end. But yeah, that will be it for my day at work. I'm going to be finished really early today. I think it's about to be 2 o'clock, and I'm supposed to finish at 4:30. But she's my last client, so I'm going to have like the last 2 hours free pretty much. and I'm just gonna clean up my room and get ready to go for my workout. So I kind of just copied and pasted the breastfeeding notes for this client because I want to make sure that I am not showing my software for the whole internet to see. But basically, this is kind of a breastfeeding soap note. For me as a nutritionist, I do a different soap note, but I didn't do any today. So I just wanted to kind of show a situation that I kind of handle. So the client states that the baby has acid reflux form caused by her breast milk and was prescribed this medicine right here for the acid reflux. The baby was sleeping well and was told to supplement with ABM every 3 hours, 2 ounces per feeding. So 3 weeks old, so the baby is literally just born. So what I usually do to kind of calculate how much formula the baby's having is I know that a 3-week-old is not sleeping through the night. So I put 24 hours divided by every 3 hours, okay? And then, let me kind of zoom you out. So I'm getting, edit that. Okay, so it would be about 24 hours divided by 3 hours equals 8 hours. 8 times a day, times 2 ounces would give you 16 ounces in a day that the client is giving to the baby, which is usually what I see for babies that are around this age. But then also the client is giving the baby, they're pumping 2 to 3 times 6 ounces per pumping session. So you have to add that to the ounces that they're receiving. But when I talk to the mom, I'm going to ask her how many times she's putting the baby to the breast, like how many times specifically is she giving breast milk, and then I'll know more or less how much the client is eating. But usually the main point that I need is how much formula she's giving. And the client states that the baby has milk coming out of the mouth and chokes on her breast milk because there's some acid reflux going on. So now I'm gonna have to find out if the mom needs a special formula for that. The client also mentioned she feels some engorgement but is relieved after breastfeeding or pumping. And then that's pretty much all they wrote. So I'm gonna call the mom now and see exactly what formula she's going to be needing and things like that. And I will keep you guys updated. For the last hour, I think I finished work like at 2 or 2:30. So it's 4 o'clock right now. So right now I just finished cleaning my bathroom, cleaning my room. I'm doing laundry, and I got ready for my workout, and I'm drinking my BCAAs now. I actually am new to BCAAs. I want to see if I see an improvement in like muscle soreness because I get really sore when I finish working out. But I'm gonna keep you posted if I really see like a significant change. But yeah, I just put like a scoop of BCAAs in this water bottle here. The only thing I would say I do notice is that I'm not as dehydrated when I'm doing cardio. Like before, I would feel like I was super dehydrated and need a water, but we'll see, because this is only like my 3rd time drinking BCAA before a workout, so I'm gonna let you know how that goes. Wanted to talk to you about the mom that I saw at the end of the day. She had her baby. I keep saying client because I refer to the baby as a client of the program, but the client had, or the baby had, like acid reflux. So one of the formulas that is good for acid reflux is Infamil AR because it has added rice, and the rice settles the stomach to prevent the reflux from coming back up. So she was giving that formula, and that was something that we give, so it was really simple to give it to her. I don't need like a prescription or anything, and the baby didn't really have a medical condition. He was just spitting up a lot. And then I told her when she was going to go speak to the doctor, and I told her, well, how is the baby tolerating the formula? And she said that he was still spitting up on the formula, but it was better than before. So then I explained to her what to do. Is she had to switch the formula because there's many formulas for that. But yeah, I've seen GERD with like milk protein allergy. I've seen like a bunch of different combinations of of conditions that a baby can have on a formula. So that was pretty much what I spoke to her about at the end. Nothing really exciting there. But yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I'm just waiting to send my supervisor an email at 4:30 to kind of clock out in a way, and then I'm literally gonna head straight to work out. This is pretty much my room after I cleaned everything. So for this space right here, I actually want to get like a circle carpet and try to make like a little nook with a little couch there. And yeah, and then this is kind of what this side looks like, and my desk area. So I'm still in the process of making over my room, but I will definitely keep you posted on that. Everyone, I'm here at the clinic today. I'm on my lunch break. I have my mask hanging. Actually, these are really good masks. These are silk masks that you could adjust the straps. They're super comfortable, and I feel like they don't break my face out. But yeah, I just had my lunch. I wanted to show you guys my lunch box. I got this when I worked for the hospital. It says food and nutrition services, but the words are like kind of coming off. But I wanted to just check in with you guys. I have been really busy today. Not busy, but just the time has moved fast because I've had a lot of clients, and I really want to work out today. So I'm gonna be taking this water bottle right here. I put some BCAAs in it with some water, and I mixed it together. And I'm going to be drinking that while I'm stuck in traffic, so that when I get home, I have already drinking my BCAAs so that I can start working out. Actually, I'm not sure how the BCAAs is going to work for me. This is probably only my second time taking it, but it's supposed to reduce soreness after you work out. Because you're replenishing your amino acids. I have to do more research on it, but yeah, so this is only my second day taking the BCAAs, and I'm gonna see how it works for me. But just wanted to check in with you guys. Right now I'm just sitting here in the clinic because it's raining, so yeah. You guys, I just really feel like I have to push myself to move today. Like I just feel so like just drained, and I'm really pushing myself to finish this walk right now, to finish at least 30 minutes of cardio. I'm really pushing myself to walk for at least a mile maybe. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, just giving you an update. So it's me recording another morning during this week. Here I have some oatmeal boiling, and I thought that I would show you guys how to make your oatmeal taste good. So that way you can actually enjoy the nutritious benefits of oatmeal with it tasting good, because without adding basically flavor to it, it would taste bland. So what I did was I just put the oats in a pot and I covered the oats with some water. Basic steps, you just wait for it to boil. And right now what I'm doing is moving the oatmeal around, because it gets stuck to the bottom of the pan if you don't constantly move it. So here I am moving the oatmeal around, and moving it around some more. And now I'm about to show you this protein powder that I use every day, flavored chocolate. And I'm going to add not a whole scoop of protein, just a little bit, just to get the flavor in. Also, you can add peanut butter, which I often add to the oatmeal, but here I'm just adding protein powder, and I mix it in while it's still warm, so it could easily be mixed. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just adding in the protein powder, mixing it in, trying to get a better angle for you guys. So you can see, also you can see the texture. It's here, it looks like I did a good amount of water. If you don't put a lot, then it looks dry. It has like a cakier texture. If you put too much, it becomes too liquidy. So you have to make sure that your water just kind of fills the oatmeal. Like that's kind of a rule of thumb. I put the oatmeal and then I put the water, and make sure it just covers the oats. So here I am. I love these wooden bowls that I always eat my oatmeal out of. I'm just putting in the oatmeal, and so now the oatmeal is going to have more protein and more flavor, and it's also going to taste very, very good. And here I am using this cup. So what I'm going to do is I actually save some of the oatmeal for a smoothie later, because the oatmeal gets very filling. So that could be like a good trick for you guys, is saving the oatmeal in a smoothie cup later. That is actually the cup from the NutriBullet, which I love so much. And I am going to put that to in the fridge. So here I am putting that oatmeal in the fridge, trying to do it with one hand. But I will definitely be making a smoothie with that later after my workout. And so here's the oatmeal, and that's what it looks like. And I'm going to just cut some bananas and put the bananas on top. And I'm plain Jane. I don't like a lot of fruit or a lot of stuff in my oatmeal. I just only pretty much like the bananas, the protein, and the peanut butter. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. Put the bananas in the oatmeal. Here I am slicing it up. Not much to say about that. And sometimes I kind of only have, it depends. I never really finish the whole banana because I get really full off the oatmeal. Sometimes I put the whole banana, sometimes I put half. And I throw the butt out. Does anyone else not eat the butt of the banana? So this is what my oatmeal looks like. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday. I have a 3-day weekend, because Monday is Memorial Day. So today what I want to do is I want to organize my whole room and get it cleaned. I want to move the bed from here to the middle. So that's what I'm gonna do, try to like reorganize all my room, just get my space clean for the weekend. And I'm gonna go on a walk because I'm still recovering from COVID. Those of you that don't know, I got sick for 2 weeks and now I'm doing much better. I feel more myself and I'm being positive, and I'm going to go work out, try to get my strength back. When I say work out, I mean like go for a walk, at least an hour walk. And then later today, I want to head back out and see if I do jump roping or some kinds of squats to build my stamina back up again, and just to start working out, because I lost weight during COVID and I want to keep it off, and it kind of motivated me to work out again and to be healthy. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today, and then later I'm gonna try to study and be in the Word. So maybe I could try to show you guys what I do when I'm in the Word of God, and I'm gonna like just pray and like try to and pray and like spend time with Him and like just regain my spiritual strength, because I feel like where I'm at right now, you know, I always want my channel to be very blunt and honest. And I just want to be as vulnerable as I can, as honest as I can. But also there's going to be some things that I'm not going to share, because I have to put a healthy line between me and YouTube. So I'm going to share this, is that right now I'm in a season where I'm kind of struggling. Like I'm with God, I'm spending time with God, but I'm waiting to see where He kind of leads me next. And because I'm really unhappy where I am right now. And so I'm kind of struggling to stay in prayer, because what I tend to do is I tend to build a wall up between Him and I. And then so lately I've been like, if I feel like I'm turning away, I'm like, okay, don't, every time your heart turns away, you fall back into sin, or you fall back into sin and you go and look for love elsewhere. And I've been dealing with that. So I kind of want to see where God leads me in this season. I'm kind of waiting on a direction for Him to, you know how the Word says that He will make our crooked path straight. I really want His leading, because I don't want to stay. I want to do something else. Like I want to try to be more creative, or try to do something more related to my purpose, not focus on this job that I have and just focus on the things of this world. I want to try to do something that is less, like right now I have a full-time job and I don't want to stay working full-time for another organization. I want to do something new, and I want to see whether that's go back to school, or if that's, I don't know, get another opportunity somewhere. I don't know. But I'm really waiting on God to speak. So I think I might do a teaching on that, on praying and letting God lead you. But I'm still trying to figure out my teaching videos. So basically that's kind of where I'm at right now in life. So I'm just gonna spend time with Him today, and since I don't have to be anywhere or do anything, I just feel like sometimes like that's when I am able to really like spend hours with Him and not have to have my mind focused on other things. So that's what I'm gonna do today, and I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I'm gonna show you guys the rest of my day, but right now I'm gonna finish eating my oatmeal. I wanted to show you these bags that I got from Walmart that I usually take with me on my walks, and they were super inexpensive, but I feel like this purple one matches me more today. So I'm gonna use this bag, and I'm going to take just my AirPods, and I'm going to take this jump rope here, in case I feel like jump roping when I get to the end of my walk, because like right now I'm already out of breath just talking. COVID pretty much hit me hard, so I'm still kind of recuperating. So I'm just gonna take the jump rope, these AirPods, my keys, and a bottle of water, and then I'm going to show you guys my route. I'm actually going to put on some sunblock, which has been very important to me lately, because I have a lot of sunspots on my nose, and I have one right here that formed, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and put some sunblock on, because the sun is probably booming right now. Most likely it is booming. So I don't put that much, but the reason why I really like this sunscreen is because it doesn't leave a white cast, like at all. And it's very lightweight, and this is SPF 60. I've mentioned this a lot in previous videos, but this is La Roche-Posay SPF 60, and I've been loving it, and it actually does say weightless and refreshing. So it pretty much stays true to what it claims to be, weightless and refreshing. So that's all done. And I'm going right now to head outside and go for my walk. I'm heading out right now. The sun is out, but it's kind of a little cloudy, so that's good. And I just realized that I forgot to put sunblock on my arms and my hands, which I usually do. So hopefully it's not that sunny, but just got an Apple Watch and I'm still learning how to use it. So I'm like looking at the watch to see the time, and I can't see the time. I'm like, how in the heck do you use this? Because I've only been using it for tracking my mileage when I'm walking, and I only used it one time. So having an Apple Watch is definitely a learning curve for me. The reason why I bought it was because everyone was telling me it was like a great thing to have, and I'm still trying to see how great it is, honestly. So I started walking at 12:37, and I turned on my Apple Watch app. Let's see how many miles this walk is. I know it takes me about an hour to walk, and I'm already out of breath because I don't know, with COVID, for some reason, like it just weakens my body. I mean, I feel completely back to normal. And they cleared me to go back to work and everything, so I'm not like contagious or anything. But I still, this actually happened to me in the beginning of May, and then I was sick for like 2 weeks, and now we're at the end of May, and yeah, so I'm feeling a lot better. I've been going on these walks to strengthen my body and to build my stamina again, and walking and talking is getting me more out of breath. So I'm going to stop talking here, but what I wanted to say was my experience with COVID. I'm sure it wasn't as bad as other people out there, but I did have a lot of symptoms. Like I had nausea, I had muscle cramps, headaches, loss of taste. The worst part for me was I had a horrible cough, like a hack cough. Like one day I put so much pressure on my stomach of how hard I was coughing that I threw up. So yeah. But now I'm completely back to normal, and what I did was for the first week I took medicine like Dayquil and NyQuil, and Motrin is what helped me the most. But after a week, I was like, I don't want to take any more medicine. I'm just gonna still take teas and vitamins and let my body do its thing. And I also prayed over myself a lot, prayed to God and things like that. And yeah, it was okay. Like, I was still able to work from home. I would say like the first few days were the most brutal, but then what was the most brutal part for me was the cough. But now I'm perfectly fine and healthy. I just feel really weak when I'm walking, and I'm just trying to get my stamina back. I'm more than halfway through my walk. I've been walking, and it's been 30 minutes. I did a mile, almost 2 miles, and I've been walking, and I felt good. Like, I felt like I had strength compared to when I first started to walk. So I started to run for a little stop, just to kind of not overdo it. So just to kind of get my blood flowing and my heart used to pumping again. And yeah, I'm listening to some worship right now, and it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful way to spend the start of my day. The sun is blazing, and I'm sweating a good sweat right now. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna film some more of my walk. I love this trail. I'm gonna show you more of the trail right now. Hang of using my Apple Watch. One thing I think that is cool is no matter what device I'm using, whether it be my iPad, the watch, or the phone, the AirPods connect to whichever one I'm using automatically. Like, I don't have to go to the Bluetooth screen and connect the AirPods. But yeah, I'm gonna show you more of my trail right now because talking is getting me extremely out of breath. Everyone, I'm back from my walk, and I'm still trying to cool off, but it was a 40-minute walk, and I did 2 miles. And I wanted to show you my concoction that I made here. I mixed water with Gatorade. I just wanted to dilute the Gatorade because the Gatorade is too sugary. I did have like 3 sips of the Gatorade by itself. I noticed that if I don't try to replenish, I get a headache later on, and I just don't feel good. So yeah, so right now I just took a multivitamin, and I'm just hydrating myself. I washed my face already. Since I have very sensitive skin, acne prone skin, I wash my sweat off right away, or at least I try to. I don't let the sweat stay on my face. But yeah. So yeah, when I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the word right now and spend time with God, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I do. This is kind of where I've been studying lately. Sometimes I study on my desk, but sometimes it's just more comfortable for me to study like this. This is my Bible that I use pretty much for the past almost 7 years. And I'm in the Old Testament right now. As you can see, I'm reading 1 Samuel. But it's the more that I read, or the more that I get into what I'm reading, sometimes I in my study Bible app, I'm studying something like if I read something, it's in reference to something from another book. So sometimes it'll take me like a few days to go on to another chapter, because I'm reading something that happened here that relates to something from another book. And so what I do is I just read. I try to be in the word first, and I read it out loud, or I read it to myself. Doesn't really matter. So sometimes I'll be in the Old Testament, and then I'll go to the New sometimes, or sometimes I'll read a psalm. It just depends. Like, it's not really a routine. But right now I'm just going to be in the Old Testament, which I love the Old Testament. And what I do is I try to put my phone away from me, and I just used my iPad. This is hard to do with one hand. It's my iPad, and there's this app that I love called, what is it called? It's called Enduring Word, and it looks like this, like a little black book or white book with a black background. And you come to the home and you put you click, I'm sorry, you come here to this book here, and then you put the book that you want commentary on, and whatever. I'm just going to select like Ruth, or no, whatever one pops up, any chapter, Judges chapter 4. You press go, and then it gives you commentary scripture by scripture. And this has helped me a lot gain more understanding. And he'll reference something from another book here, and then I'll be like, oh, let me check that out, and then I'll make the connection. And sometimes he gives you background on the book when you first start reading it in the first chapter, so you can kind of study what the book is about also. So that's kind of what I do in the moment. I kind of go back and forth. And then also what I do is I've been writing down recently. This always changes, like kind of what I do when I'm in the Word. But recently I've been writing down thoughts that I have when I'm reading the Word and studying. Something that I was studying the other day, for example, I wrote it down. I had like a thought. I said, just because God already knows something is going to happen does not mean that he does not allow them, ? So he allows for things to play out on purpose for his purposes. Eventually he already knows that it won't work, ? And these are like questions that I'm like thinking of when I'm in the Word and things, or something that stands out to me when I'm studying the Bible app. I'll write it. Things that I'm thinking just like, just like notes, what I'm thinking of. Nothing. I think I put here, let's not cease to pray, which is something that they wrote in the Word. And I'm just writing scriptures. He has delivered us from the power of darkness. Just like you can see, I'm like writing nice here, and then I'm like not writing so nice here. But yeah, I'm gonna turn off the camera now and just have a good solid time in the Word and praying, because there is something that's really bothering me right now, and I just need to pray about it and speak to God about it.